financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom. These are all things you pursue to unlock through self-improvement. Achieving freedom seems to be the end goal. Well, let me tell you, freedom is not the end goal. Becoming a millionaire is not the objective. Being able to live anywhere in the world is not the objective. Having all the free time in the world is not the objective. Freedom is a mean to an end. But how am I so sure freedom is not the end goal, but a mean towards that end goal? Well, before answering that question, we have to understand how important money is. Nowadays, the more money you have, the more places you can live in. The more money you have, the less you have to work. You don't have to have a job. You have more free time. So if you have money, you are financially free, you have time freedom, and you have location freedom. So money is really important. I would even say money is necessary to achieve your goals. But it is not the end goal. As tech billionaire Naval Ravikant has said, money solves only money problems.
Rich or poor, we all face these problems that I'll call life problems. Money won't solve these problems. But when you're broke, you've got money problems. When you have money problems, they can drown out these other issues.
I would even say money is necessary to achieve your goals. Well, now that we understand financial freedom unlocks different types of freedom, money unlocks freedom as a whole, we have to understand the true nature of money. Money itself was created as a means of exchange. In the past, when you wanted to trade something with someone, you would do it directly and in person. But when you couldn't meet with him in person, there had to be something in between that you could exchange to. That is how money came to be.
So if money was invented as a means of exchange, how could it be the end goal?
It used to be gold or silver. Nowadays, it is US dollars, euro, or your currency of choice. But why did they choose gold? Well, that's because gold stored its value, it was portable, and there was a limited quantity of it. Our current currency doesn't follow this last rule. But this video would be way too long if I were to get into the economics of money.
The following is a quote from the book The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F*** by Mark Manson.
Absolute freedom by itself means nothing. Freedom grants the opportunity for a greater meaning, but by itself there is nothing necessarily meaningful about it. Ultimately, the only way to achieve meaning and a sense of importance in one's life is through rejection of alternatives, a narrowing of freedom, a choice of commitment to one place, one belief, or one person. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have financial goals, because freedom is a necessary means to an end. You need to be free to be able to commit.
This can be very well explained with the Maslow Hierarchy of Needs, which states that there is 3 main categories in which you can divide every single need. The first category of needs in our current society can be solved with money. If you cannot solve this main category on which everything is built upon, you cannot be happy or be fulfilled. You cannot solve your life problems if you haven't solved your money problems first.
Freedom is a necessary means to an end. Then you might be asking yourself, what is the end goal? Well, that depends on person to person, and that is your job to figure it out. That's what a lot of people would call destiny, life goal, purpose, whatever you want to call it. But you have to find it by yourself. I hope you liked this video and you learned something from it. If you did, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs to get monetized. And remember, do what is right as long as possible.